Hello. Yesterday we moved to the garden house. This is how it all looks. Yeah. I was working all day. Look, now I want to eat some sandwiches and prepare myself a bit to my therapy. Maybe I will even take a shower, outside shower. We have only cold water for now because we didn't install the boiler yet. I don't know if outside is 17 degrees, if I will... Oh, look. Pickles. I always put... Not always. When I have pickles, I really like to cut them like this, stripes, and put on my sandwich like this. Yeah. That's really... I don't know. If you didn't try, please. It's really tasty. This is what I'm doing. I have also amazing bread with carrot. Really also a good one. One of my favorites. It was from Dance. I don't know. Every time we buy bread from Dance, I'm thinking why we buy it somewhere else, actually. Yeah, so now it's cheese. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take a shower because it's still quite cold outside. No, it's like 17 degrees, but only cold water. And probably will be refreshing, but it's just first time we're staying in the garden right now, and till the end of the season I can take any shower, any like the coldest water ever. I just don't feel it, and I feel just refreshed and nice. But just because it's like it's the beginning of the season, it's a little bit stressful. Also, I wanted to say yesterday in the evening, I went with my husband to Buddhist meditation in a Buddhist center. Actually, back then in Russia, like 7 or 8 years ago, I visited time to time this Buddhist center, and I really like it. I mean, I like meditations and in general, but the atmosphere in Buddhist centers is really amazing. Like, I don't know, it's a little bit reminds of a church, but at the same time also it doesn't have this pressure that like it's a church or whatever. It has like this kind of light energy, I would say. And yesterday was the same. It was really nice. I don't remember the name of the guy who gave a speech, but he was really nice. He was German. He had something with his legs, I think, because he couldn't really walk without help, without sticks. But he had such a nice energy, and he was like amazing mood. He was like laughing a lot, joking a lot. And we had 2 meditations, one in the beginning of his speech, one in the end. And it was about let go of all things and all troubles, and basically it was just about to be in the moment and feel the happiness inside. But I think from what I noticed, I did this kind of meditations before, but I think the person with whom you are doing it and the general crowd gives so much energy. It's something not to underestimate. That's why, for example, even though I think you can for sure always read book yourself or ask ChatGPT, but if you go to some course to the nice teacher, you get something even more than just knowledges. You get this like understanding of the world, this energy. And for me, for example, yesterday meditation with this teacher was really special because I think it was really deep. It was somehow deeper than meditations I do in myself. So it just was a different quality of consciousness. Yeah, sounds... It's always hard to talk about some spiritual things because actually there was part of the speech yesterday that Buddhism, for example, it's all based on experience. So they don't tell so much. They don't learn how you need to believe and what you need to believe to, but it's just more about your own experience. And the meditation and how deep your meditation and what's your progress of meditation, it's all your own experience. And like how you can understand this and feel what it means, like to be alive, to be in a moment, to breathe, to yesterday we tried to feel this happiness inside of ourselves. First we kind of thought about things which bring us happiness, but then it was really interesting exercise just to understand that in all kind of different situations when you felt happy, basically the happiness itself was the same, and the source of this happiness, it's not the object or happening or some situation or place. It's all what you produce inside of yourself. And for me, I think it was really somehow super simple from one side and super deep from another. So I'm really praising this experience, actually. Yeah, today's video is like this. We talk about Buddhism with you. Look, what a progress. Today is already, I guess, 28th day of my challenge. It's coming to the end. I'm planning to rewatch first videos and see how it changed. What changed, how it changed. From things, what I noticed, it's for me now much easier to speak on the camera, and I think it's also I learned some new moods and new ideas about how it is to shoot videos with myself, to talk on the camera, and to be maybe I became more real, like, in a way, because for me it's more now, for sure it's certain mode, for sure it's like if you do your show, or you want to be the host of the show, or you make it like entertainment program, you need to be charged yourself from inside. You need to just to be active and talk and to give this energy to the camera. And for sure it's something which first what comes to the mind, even though it's also hard, but once you learn it, you want to do it always on the camera, like how I'm doing it now. So I'm just like, and I know that it will look perfect on the camera, like this, like you're smiling, you try to a bit flirty, I would say it's a bit flirty. Yeah, like flirting with the camera, and it like looks better, and it looks always interesting. But at the same time, there are some more calm modes, and I think they're also interesting because to be on a camera, to play on a camera, it can happen, like in general, like to play in a theater, there are so many different techniques and ways, and there's like a spectrum. There is no like, I'm not playing, I'm real, I'm playing 100%. Like, it's not like I'm playing, I'm not playing. So there is like different in between states, what you are doing and how you are doing that. And wow, and round this all with my previous talk about meditation, Buddhism and consciousness, there's also like, I think it's where your attention is and what kind of quality of your attention is. So it's, I think for me, the theater and in general to play, to record video, to communicate, it's becoming more and more about attention and about the way how I can work with my attention. And for sure, if I work with my attention, I work with attention of others. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I think it was useful. I hope it was useful. But I'm thinking it was. Yeah. So See you later. I think for today it's enough, already 10 minutes of my talk. Why not just to record talking video? Bye bye.